I commend the conference committee members because it must have been quite a task, and I do appreciate all the work. However, on day 79, I still retain some idealism, and I feel compelled to speak, at least briefly. I'm going to vote red on this, and the reason is that it does not meet what I think is the minimum requirements to pass a spending bill this huge, and that is that there needs to be a significant amount of property tax reform built into it. Now, there's some that's improved from the previous attempts, but not nearly enough to warrant the passage of such a huge spending bill. Now, if members of the Assembly are going to vote green based on the fact that they want to have this as a spending bill, I can't argue with you. It's a difference of opinion on how much is an appropriate amount for the state to pay versus local. But the aspect of it being property tax reform, I think, is a misconception. The body tried that in 2009 with $295 million. And in the eyes of the public, it was a failure. And so then the body in 2011 upped the ante to $342 million. And in the eyes of the public, it was a failure. So I'm not sure why we're tripling down now. What we need to have is reform. We need to do the right thing, not just something. I know that it's easy to go back to the constituents and say, well, we did something. We have this property tax relief. And there may be relief temporarily, but just like we've seen from the previous 2 or 3 sessions, it comes right back. And so what we've got is a very temporary relief, yet we are on the hook forever, biennium after biennium. So the relief is temporary. The cost is forever unless you want to get rid of the mill buy down, which means then we're giving our citizens a tax increase. So I just don't feel comfortable at all having a package which costs our taxpayers in perpetuity for a very temporary relief where we can sort of very temporarily feel good about ourselves that we gave this relief, knowing full well it wasn't going to last. I would say doing the right thing is much more important than just doing something. And in my mind, 1319 is doing something. It's not the right thing.